All right, so now for the return trip. As you can see, I didn't fully recharge. I did some driving over the weekend, and 120 volt wasn't enough. Anyway, it's 91 degrees. I have climate control on, so I finally got just a normal driving. Not that you'll be able to see, but I finally got the battery conditioning to take some power. So that must have just been from the heat. Anyway, yeah, I had to drive this 22, 23 miles just to get cell phone signal. So, and I'm not starting with a full battery, but I'm gonna try and make it home by midnight. I hope, or close there. I have to be into the office at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, but yeah, these efficiency numbers might be throwing some things off. So, right now I'm actually mapped out. A fast charger that's about 140 miles away, just in case. We're having some crazy winds and things like that here too, so yeah, I don't know which direction they're going to come from or whatnot. So I want to be conservative just in while mapping out my first location. If I have to stop along the way, I guess I can. But anyway, I also don't know what kind of traffic I'm going to hit because it is Independence Day. So yeah, we'll see. And I think that was all I had for now. So I'm going to try and make this as quick as I can. All right. I'm here at a new station I've never been at before. It's a little bit closer. It turns out I could have actually made the farther ones, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. As long as I'm down to 20% or less battery, it's more efficient that way. Now, I have heard this one does throw faults, but it seems like everybody who's saying that is using Chatamo, not the CCS charger. So hopefully that's unique to the Chatamo, but we'll see. All right. And I actually made a mistake coming over. I missed the interchange in Sacramento, so I ended up having to go down to Stockton, and I'm actually glad I did. It's a much better interchange to get back over to 99. So let's see. This one is taking forever to verify. And this is trouble, trouble, trouble. Okay, let's see. Oh, your poor guy just wants some juice. And I would like to get home. So if it turns out that this doesn't work, then I've wasted a little bit of time. Um, but luckily, the headwinds that were killing my efficiency ended about 50 miles out. So I have a lot more juice than I was anticipating. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and register this as a fault. Let EVgo know. And yeah, so I guess I'm on to one of the other fast chargers. I guess I'll have to take it slow. All right. Okay, guys, so a quick update. I gave them a call at the station, so whatever it was not getting the signal through, they were able to activate it. He said it's not charging my account, but like he couldn't. It activated before he had even linked up my account or something. I don't know. So maybe not. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it's not a whole lot, right? Like $3. But it's good to know that they were actually able to get this charger working. And I was down to 11%. And I don't know if you can hear this, but yeah, the cooling is already working on this because it is about 100 degrees outside. So, and let's see. And sometimes when they do these sessions, they'll actually stay on for an hour, but I'm pretty sure I don't need it on for an hour. Based on what I'm seeing, I maybe need I maybe need a 65%. So so yeah, see it's 97 right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah, we know it's connected. Yeah, it's 97 degrees right now, so I'm probably going to be eating up a lot of my energy with thermal management. Um, but I'm not going to leave the car on to waste that. I'm going to go ahead and maybe grab something to eat really quick, and then kind of get a look around this station. I've never used this one before. It's right behind the 76 station, pretty close off the freeway. So it is a good location. The only issue is there's only one tower. So, um, you're only going to be able to get a Chatamo and a CCS here, and even then you can't charge simultaneously. So, all right, but I will chime you in when we're done. But just to check back in, I'm still here at this EVgo charger outside of Modesto, or I guess just north of Modesto. Anyway, it didn't stop at 30 minutes, but that probably has to do with the fact that they activated it. But also, I'm going to stay charging up to about 65%. Part of that is, how far I want to go is about 120 miles. But also, because of the heat, um, 125 amp charging can't keep up with the Bolt EV's energy demands. So what I'm gonna do is I can have my climate control running, full blast, keeping it cool at the battery condition, and after this 55% state of charge, there's no impact to the charging rate really. So I'm only charging a small amount less than I would be if I pulled into a 125 amp charger at say 30%, and it has to run battery conditioning and air conditioning. I would actually still be seeing a similar charge rate. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this run up to 65%. That'll give me a little extra cushion, and it'll let me cool the cabin and everything before I leave. Like I said, the minimum right now is showing 95 miles, and I have about 120 to go. So that extra 5 to 10% that I'm going to get now is going to be more than enough to let me get there. So, all right. Okay, well, I overstayed my welcome. I was a little distracted by an error in the booking of faces, but you know, they change their interface up and screw things up on a regular basis, so I shouldn't be surprised. But anyway, yeah, so I dipped down to the point where I was only charging at 24 kilowatts, so but I'm up to 70%. Again, that should be more than I need. 56 minutes, 39.57 kilowatt hours. So, just a little over, average rate of a little over 40 kilowatts for close to an hour. So, not so bad given the weather. But anyway, also a decent location, not too far off the freeway. There's a lot more restaurants over here, so it's a pretty close walk. Like I said, the only real concern I have is that there's only one tower, so you can only facilitate one. And of course, if you happen to stay at La Quinta, I guess you could use this as an option too for charging. Pretty close to the freeway, but anyway, I'm on my way, so hopefully I can make up some time from goofing off on social media. Uh, I guess midnight is becoming less likely. I could turn into a pumpkin on the grapevine.